mic a little bit.
Good evening. This is the time for you guys to come.
Moonshine.
Alright. Good evening. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Ben, Dan's best man and younger brother. I want to start by congratulating happy parents, Sally and Paul, my mom Debbie, John Best, and my father Johnny, who unfortunately can't be with us today. I'd also like to thank each and every one of you for coming out here tonight, especially those of you who knew that I would be speaking. I'm truly honored that you still decided to show up. I was deeply honored when Dan asked me to be his best man. I've been looking forward to this moment for weeks. This will be the first time that I can remember where I'll have the floor for 5 minutes and Dan will not be interrupted. So allow me to run down a list of admirable characteristics. Ambitious, witty, strong-willed, enthusiastic, and even charming. But enough about me, let's get back to Dan. Dan is a man in many hats. Great brother, frat brother, lawyer, consultant, and as many of you know, lawyer again. He's also a man of many names. Spicehandler, S, Pen Best, D Best, whatever else you want to call him. Don't let him fool you. Tonight, I am the best man. So you're going to sit back and enjoy your adult beverages and your gourmet cuisine, courtesy of the Drummonds and the Spicehandlers. Please remember that you all are directly responsible for postponing my early retirement. Despite my indisputable eloquence and sound judgment, Dan expressed some reservations about my best man speech, even asking to preview a draft. I gave a speech. For the record, I most definitely did not oblige. Ultimately, though, he asked 3 non-negotiable things of me, which I did agree to. First, please do not turn this into a full roast of Dan. Second, do not embarrass Molly. And third, and probably most importantly, do not, by any means, mention Dan's third nipple. Regretfully, I'm going to throw a couple of jabs your way, big brother. By marrying into our crazy family, Molly will undoubtedly face some imminent and frequent embarrassment. I will not, and I repeat, I will not in any way, shape, or form talk about your hairy, intrusive, where am I? Entirely out of place and unwelcome third nipple. Moving on. I did write down a few anecdotes that best embody Dan as an older brother, best friend, and frankly, a pain in the butt. In order to best exemplify Dan's progression as a man and an intellectual, let me recreate the image of Dan at age 15. As many of you may know, Dan rocked the middle part. He had a zebra print futon, and he regularly jammed out to Metallica. Yeah. He rarely said a pleasant word at meals, and spent most of his days up in his bedroom on the 3rd floor playing Roller Coaster Tycoon and Grand Theft Auto 2 on his computer.
True.
In fact, block letters on the outside of his bedroom door read, "Do not enter. This means you, Mom." 3 exclamation points for emphasis. So how, you guys are probably asking, did Dan transition from this prepubescent, maybe even introverted child to a well-manicured, successful, thoughtful, and outspoken professional and now husband, whom none of us can seem to keep quiet? The transition occurred as a result of a more somber event. My father was diagnosed with cancer in 2000. As an 11-year-old, I struggled with many things 11-year-olds struggle with: school, acne, showering on a daily basis, dressing up in girls' clothing, which we can talk about later. And of course, my father's illness. As most of you know, my father passed passed away in 2006, and Dan dutifully assumed the role of patriarch in our family. Unable to understand or handle the loss on my own, Dan's love, support, guidance, and most importantly, mentorship enabled me to cope with tragedy and eventually grow and mature as a person. Dan probably has no idea how big of an impact he has had on my life in this regard. He's often quoted as saying, "The easy choice is seldom the right choice." Makes sense? This aphorism is something that has truly become a guiding principle in my life and something I hope many of you will take to heart. As many of you know, I recently graduated from Colgate University and was keenly interested in beginning a career in finance, which thankfully I did not do. Despite the many inroads I made networking and interning for the past 3 years, I ultimately decided to take a risk and explore an opportunity outside of my comfort zone. I landed a job with a strategic communications firm in New York City. I've worked on exciting and challenging projects, and ultimately, I'm really happy with the decision I made. So Dan, thank you for this important life lesson, as well as many others, and for being an amazing older brother, an inspirational figure, and the rock that has held this family together. The next important rock made a guest appearance 1 year ago when Dan proposed to Molly atop a cliff in St. Martin. Molly. Oh, Molly. If I had known you would become my future sister-in-law, I may have abstained from sharing quite so many flatulence, naked walks to and from the second floor bathroom, and general oversharing in my love life. And for that, sorry, cat. Dan and Molly truly are the perfect couple. Molly cooks, Dan eats. Molly does yoga. Dan watches Molly do yoga. But in all seriousness, Molly really is amazing. She is such a ball of energy, always active and clad, and trendy in her Lululemon attire, and always smiling, although rarely showing her teeth. I'm truly thrilled to have gotten to know Molly so well over the past 3.5 years. I've had a lot of fun and funny and meaningful memories with Dan, and I'm so thankful that we've started to accumulate them as a threesome, or better yet, a trio. So everyone, please join me in raising your glasses to the many decades of remarkable health and happiness, to the hundreds of dog walks and Cooper supers, to the thousands of laughs and special moments that you'll undoubtedly share along the way just between the two of you, to Molly and Dan.
Cheers.
Ben, that was awesome, dude. You killed it.
Yeah, good job.
Give us your post-reaction speech.
Video's over. Wait, he's the one that's supposed to be inquiring stories.